They train like machines, perform like legends, and earn more in a single year than most of us will see in a lifetime. But here's the real question. What do the world's richest athletes do with their money? LeBron James is worth over $1 billion. Cristiano Ronaldo earns more off the field than on it. Lionel Messi, Roger Federer, and Tiger Woods aren't just athletes. They're brands, empires, economies. And behind the scenes, they're not just collecting checks, they're making moves. From Silicon Valley startups to real estate portfolios, from private jets to global charities, the richest names in sports are playing a much bigger game. This isn't just about wealth. It's about power, strategy, and what happens when world-class performance meets world-class money. So, what's the truth? Are they buying yachts or building legacies? Let's find out. When LeBron James signed his NBA contract, he didn't just spend, he invested. Today, he owns stakes in everything from Blaze Pizza to Liverpool FC. He's part athlete, part CEO, and all business. And he's not alone. Cristiano Ronaldo earns over $100 million a year, but a huge chunk doesn't come from soccer. It comes from fashion lines, hotel chains, and endorsement deals that pay more than his team ever could. Roger Federer pulled in millions through his partnership with Uniqlo. Michael Jordan built an empire with Nike alone. And Serena Williams? She launched a venture capital fund that's backed over 60 startups, most of them founded by women and people of color. These athletes aren't just investing to grow their wealth. They're shaping industries, real estate, tech, entertainment, even education. Because here's the truth. The game ends. The brand doesn't. The smartest athletes know their window to play is short, but the opportunity to build something bigger lasts forever. So while the world sees points, goals, and trophies, behind the scenes, they're stacking equity, launching companies, and writing a very different kind of playbook. It's easy to assume the world's richest athletes blow their money on cars, jets, and mansions. And sure, they've got those too. But look deeper, and you'll find something far more powerful: purpose. LeBron James opened a public school in Akron, Ohio, not just with his name, but with his money. He pledged over $40 million in scholarships to send kids to college. Cristiano Ronaldo has quietly donated millions to hospitals, children's cancer units, and disaster relief. He even auctioned off a golden boot to fund schools in Gaza. Roger Federer's foundation supports education in 6 African countries. Serena Williams has funded clean water projects, maternal health care, and startups focused on underserved communities. Even Floyd Mayweather, known for flaunting luxury, has paid for funerals, sponsored youth programs, and given away hundreds of thousands quietly. These athletes remember where they came from, and with their fame and fortune, they're lifting others along the way. Because when your face is global, your wallet becomes a tool, not just for luxury, but for legacy. And in a culture obsessed with what they buy, the most impressive thing might be what they choose to give away. Being rich is easy. Staying rich and building something that lasts, that's where the real game begins. Some athletes lose it all. The cars, the chains, the mansions are gone. Bad investments, fake friends, financial advisors with secret agendas. It happens more often than you think. But the world's richest athletes aren't just trying to stack cash, they're trying to rewrite the playbook. They know their prime years are limited, so they build brands, invest in ownership, create products and platforms that outlast the highlight reels. Shaquille O'Neal owns franchises from Five Guys to Papa John's. Magic Johnson revitalized entire neighborhoods with Starbucks and movie theaters. Kobe Bryant co-founded a media company that won an Oscar. And LeBron James? He's positioning himself as a future billionaire media mogul while still playing. These legends didn't just cash checks, they created value. But it took discipline, patience, the right team, and a mindset that saw beyond the next game. Because here's the truth: flashy fades, legacy lasts. And in a world where athletes go broke within 5 years of retirement, the ones who get it right become something more: builders, moguls, leaders. The biggest flex isn't what you buy today. It's what keeps growing long after you've stepped off the court. And that's what the world's wealthiest athletes are doing with their money. They started with talent, but what set them apart was vision. It's one thing to be the best on the court, the field, or the ring. It's another to turn that moment of greatness into a lifetime of value. The richest athletes in the world are no longer just players. They're strategists, investors, and philanthropists. They're building schools, funding startups, buying teams, and creating industries. They're using their spotlight not just to shine, but to illuminate paths for others. And while some buy jets and diamonds, others buy equity and ownership. They're rewriting what it means to win not just a game, but in life. That's the real story here. Behind every viral dunk or match-winning goal is a mind thinking 3 moves ahead. A mind that asks, what will I leave behind? Because in the end, it's not just about money, it's about meaning. And if that inspired you, do this right now, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Tell us which athlete's off-the-field empire should we cover next. This channel is all about the real business behind the spotlight, and trust me, we're just getting started.